All right, guys. Today we've got two knives to talk about, mainly just one, but we'll get into that. So this is the Brass Brigade, Brass Brigade Grant Tripper. Okay, this is the Grant Gripper. This is a full custom made by SG Knives in Indonesia, I believe they are. This is the production version, not the this is a production model, not the same version, okay? This is the Tripper. This is manufactured by Bestech, and it is on pre-order right now for about another month at the time of filming. And the knives will be available and shipping about a month after that. So right now it's February 24th. At the time of filming, you got about a month to pre-order still, and I'll put a link to his website down below. And then about a month after that. So what is it? February to March to April. End of April, beginning of May, you could have this little guy in your hands. All right. So this is the custom gripper that I reviewed previously, actually. This is the same exact one. I confirmed that when I did the unboxing. It looked like it. And I'm not going to do a full video on this one again, but it still seems to have some of the same issues with a light detent. Sometimes the lockup isn't quite there, depending on how you open it. And the pocket clip, for my jeans, doesn't work very well because the frag pattern is so aggressive that it really hangs up in my jeans. Fast forward to the Tripper, and the Tripper has a little bit less aggressive frag pattern, and or maybe it's just the angles. So this one actually works really well in my pocket. The pocket clip is also different. So I think that really helps as well. So this is a much better designed pocket clip. Here you've got a more traditional Tanto blade rather than the Wharncliffe, and I'm not really a Wharncliffe guy. And the action on this one is way better. And looking inside of it, it looks a little bit gunky up in there. And so I may take it apart, do a video of that. If you guys are interested, I may film it. I may not. Clean it all out and get it ready to go. I got to figure out where it goes next. I'm not sure because this one is not Aussie mics. This one is. All right, so let's talk about the specs. It's 3 7/8 closed, 6 13/16 overall. It's a small knife, and it's got some challenges, in my opinion, which we'll talk about in a minute. 2.95-inch blade with a 2.6-inch cutting edge. It is a compound grind, flat grind with a hollow here. 0.024 behind the edge up here at the tip, and 0.019 here at the main cutting edge. Blade thickness is 0.132. It is an S35VN, runs on bearings, and comes in at 3 ounces. What I haven't mentioned is it's $250. You know, that's really not bad. It comes in this black, which I kind of wish they did black standoffs as well. We'll zoom in and I'll talk about the pricing. This one is black. It also comes in an etched or acid etched gray, more along the lines of this color. And I believe on that one, it's got a satin blade. This one has pivot collars of something. I don't know what they are. I think they're just anodized titanium, maybe. Not sure on that. It is all T8 hardware everywhere, which is nice. What else on my notes here? I think that's about it. Give you a close-up look at the blade. I do like the blade shape, the blade finish. The finish on this is very nice. Just black DLC, I believe it is, coated titanium. Frame lock flipper. Nothing earth-shattering here or anything, but it is nice. Has a steel lock bar insert and an over travel stop. So it's got all the good stuff there. One issue that I have really is the landing pad, which is kind of weird. I don't usually call it that. because it's really kind of a front flipper is its main objective, but it does have a flipper tab over here. When you fire this out, your finger kind of comes across the cutout here. And I kind of did that slow and pushed down on the lock bar just to kind of give you that. So as it comes open, your finger rubs across right here and lands down in here, which is kind of cut out. I don't know. I think they did the cutout on purpose for a landing pad, but I don't know that. I think that's probably a negative. For me, I would have wished there was not that kind of cutout in there because my finger kind of jams in there more than it would just landing over here. I think. I don't know. But it's not comfortable for me to finger flip it that way. Now, if you zoom all the way out and you front flip it, it works great, but I'm not a front flip guy. You can reach in here. It's a little bit awkward to do this reverse flick thing, but it will work. And those of you that do that on a regular basis and think that that's the whiz bang awesome way to open a knife, well, you're wrong. But for those of you that do that, it will work okay for that. The gripper actually has a fuller all the way down, so you can actually get your thumb in here, back on the back side. It couldn't really show what I was trying to show. And it works better. I don't have to rely on the hole way up here, making it a little bit of a different angle for your fingers. So all in all, for me, I'm not going to rush out and order one, mainly because of the size. It's not a size that works for me, and it's really front flip only, and that's one of my least favorite opens. I mean, it does open in other ways, but yeah, it's just not for me. But it's built well. I think it has a couple of challenges, but I know a lot of people love this style, and they love this look, and they support the Brass Brigade, Jason Grant, the manufacturer, well, the designer. And in the video, I talked about this one, which I'll link up here in the corner. I go into more of the history, how he drew it up on a cocktail napkin and, you know, the whole spiel. I went into more detail in that video, so please go check that one out. But yeah, this one's, it's just not for me. And it's nothing against Jason or anything. I just got to be honest and tell you like it is for me. It's kind of an uncomfortable knife to flip in the style that I flip knives. I have nothing against Best Tech. Actually, I have worked with Best Tech in the past. Just got an email from my contact over there this morning, actually, asking me if I want to be involved in another knife release that they want to do. So yeah, I like Best Tech. They've been great to work with the couple of times I've done videos for them. Maybe it was just the once. That was the Best Tech man, Ronin, I think it was. I don't remember the name of it. Therapeutic Edge has that knife right now. Awesome knife. But there's another release coming out from Best Tech that they are shipping me now so that I can film for some certain day in March. They want to release it. So Best Tech does great work. I think this one just, for me, is not my cup of tea, but it might be yours. So please go check out the video on this guy. This guy is going to get shipped all the way down to Australia to my good friend, Aussie Mike. So let me know what you think, guys. I know a lot of people are head over heels for these grippers. Who has ordered a tripper already? Let me know down below if you've ordered one. Thanks, guys.